Olivia Gadecki was born on March 29, 2002, in Brisbane, Australia. Raised in a sports-oriented family, Olivia's early years were immersed in the world of athletic competition. Growing up in Queensland, she was introduced to tennis at a young age, and it didn't take long for her to show a natural aptitude for the sport. Encouraged by her parents, Gadecki began playing tennis as a child, developing a love for the game and a desire to pursue it professionally. Olivia's training started on local tennis courts in Brisbane, where she quickly demonstrated her potential as a player. Like many aspiring athletes, she was introduced to competitive tennis in her early teens, participating in local tournaments and steadily climbing the ranks within the junior circuit. Gadecki's early style was characterized by a strong baseline game, a powerful serve, and remarkable movement on the court. She began making waves in junior competitions, earning a reputation for her aggressive style and quick adaptation to the fast-paced nature of professional tennis. By the time she was 14, Gadecki was already competing in high-level Australian tournaments, and her presence on the junior tennis scene began to garner attention. She trained at several tennis academies, where she honed her skills, focusing on both the mental and physical aspects of the sport. Her drive to succeed was evident from a young age, and her success in the junior ranks laid the foundation for a future in professional tennis. Transition to professional tennis. Olivia Gadecki turned professional at the age of 17 in 2019, embarking on her journey to compete at the highest level of women's tennis. Like many young players, Gadecki faced the challenges of transitioning from the junior circuit to the senior level, where the competition is fiercer and the demands of the game are greater. Her initial years on the WTA Tour were spent primarily in ITF events, where she earned valuable experience and steadily worked towards improving her ranking. In her early professional career, Gadecki displayed a solid all-around game, featuring a fast and aggressive style that emphasized her athleticism and adaptability. She quickly became known for her powerful ground strokes and her ability to dominate rallies. Though the challenges of the senior circuit were significant, Gadecki's determination to improve and her growing self-confidence made her a standout on the ITF women's circuit. Gadecki's first notable breakthrough came in 2019 when she began reaching the later stages of ITF tournaments, earning consistent results and making her mark on the professional circuit. These early successes indicated that she was on the right path, and the young Australian's potential became more evident with each passing season. With the right mix of natural talent, hard work, and a developing game, Gadecki's confidence grew, and she looked poised to make her mark on the WTA Tour. Career peak, breakthrough and recognition. The year 2021 marked the beginning of Olivia Gadecki's ascent to the top levels of women's tennis. Having steadily improved in ITF tournaments, Gadecki made a breakthrough in her career by qualifying for her first Grand Slam main draw at the Australian Open. Her performance at the prestigious Melbourne event earned her global recognition, marking the start of her rise in the tennis world. Competing in her home country, Gadecki gained invaluable experience against some of the best players in the world, and her run at the Australian Open was a clear indication that she was ready to take her game to the next level. Her performance at the 2021 Australian Open wasn't an isolated incident. Gadecki's game continued to improve, and in the months that followed, she began to gain more recognition in WTA tournaments. At the age of 19, she made her WTA main draw debut, which was a pivotal moment in her career. She continued to build on this success by achieving higher placements in ITF events, reaching the finals and semi-finals of several tournaments, and gradually climbing the WTA rankings. One of Gadecki's most impressive career peaks occurred in 2021 when she reached the second round of the Australian Open, defeating well-established players along the way. This victory was particularly important as it demonstrated that she had the potential to compete with top-tier players and that her talent extended beyond the junior level. Her performance at the Australian Open caught the attention of the tennis world, and many predicted that Gadecki would soon be a force to be reckoned with on the WTA Tour. Despite the challenges of facing top-ranked players, Olivia's maturity and ability to handle pressure became increasingly apparent. Her competitive mindset, focus, and self-discipline were critical in helping her navigate the fierce competition on tour. With each match, Gadecki's confidence grew, and she continued to work on expanding her game to match the demands of the WTA Tour. Main achievements. Olivia Gadecki's career, though still in its early years, is already marked by several important achievements. Some of the highlights of her career include Australian Open main draw debut, 2021. One of Gadecki's first major milestones was her qualification for the Australian Open, her first Grand Slam tournament. This achievement not only showcased her potential but also provided her with invaluable experience on one of tennis's biggest stages. ITF titles. Over the course of her early professional career, Gadecki accumulated several ITF titles, demonstrating her consistency and ability to perform well at lower-tier events. These victories helped build her ranking and provided her with the confidence needed to take on higher-ranked competition. Grand Slam wins. At the 2021 Australian Open, Gadecki made a significant impact by reaching the second round, a result that solidified her place as one of the rising stars of Australian tennis. While she faced tough competition in the early rounds, her strong performance in the main draw was a sign of things to come. WTA Tour debut. Gadecki's debut on the WTA Tour signaled her entry into the world's elite tennis scene. While her early results on the WTA circuit were mixed, she continued to show promise, earning notable wins over top-ranked opponents. Her competitive spirit and resilience have been evident in every match she plays, and she has continued to grow as a player. Top 200 ranking. By 2021, Gadecki had cracked the top 200 in the WTA singles rankings, an important achievement for any young player aiming to make a name for herself on the tour. This ranking is a testament to her hard work and determination, and it has paved the way for further success in her career. Versatility and playing style. Gadecki is known for her aggressive playing style, with a particular strength in her powerful forehand and serve. Her movement and ability to cover the court have also been key to her success, as she is able to transition from offense to defense with ease. She continues to work on adding new elements to her game, including improving her consistency and expanding her tactical repertoire. Final years and outlook. As of 2023, Olivia Gadecki is still in the early stages of her professional career, but she has already achieved a great deal and shown that she has the potential to be a major player on the WTA Tour. Though she has faced setbacks, including injuries and tough competition, Gadecki's commitment to improving and her determination to succeed remain unwavering. Looking ahead, Gadecki's goal is to continue climbing the WTA rankings and to establish herself as one of the top players in the world. Her experience in Grand Slam events, combined with her strong performances in smaller tournaments, puts her in a strong position to achieve greater success. With her work ethic, mental toughness, and natural talent, she is likely to continue making strides in her career. In the coming years, Gadecki will be focused on gaining more consistency in her game, developing her physical conditioning, and improving her results at the WTA level. Her ambition to compete at the highest levels of the sport is clear, and her potential remains immense. The future of Australian tennis is bright with Gadecki among its brightest stars, and many in the tennis world are excited to watch her growth in the coming seasons.